I mean, you're saying this and that, like this place.
Okay.
And
I'll
We're
subtract the
speculating.
medic from auto rifleman then. Or is that good? Fine. Team
All
1,
fine.
to slot into medic from auto rifleman.
Oh yeah, go for it.
All right. Some basics. Medics, you should have a temp cure. Did I add the amount of time it takes?
No.
Did I
Yeah,
add the
5
time?
minutes.
Okay.
20 in
5
total.
minutes.
I just realized I goofed. It's 3 minutes. I didn't adjust it on the server files. That's my bad. So just keep that in mind. All of you will be spawning at the staging point. You'll have ground vehicles to get yourself transported. They can only fit 7 people because, once again, I goofed. This is why you shouldn't make mission files at 1 a.m. when you're drunk and just watch John Wick 4. But, yeah, I made a few oopsies
How
with
was
this one.
it?
But regardless, great, but we can talk about it after. All spawn in the same spot. Nine-tailed fox guys, your vehicles only have medical. Loud teams, your vehicles have extra ammo, mainly for auto riflemen, but you got a few other goodies in there. Helicopter drone is there. Feel free to launch it wherever. Try to keep it well out of the AO, because if enemies hear it, they're going to know something's up. Primary objective for nine-tailed fox dudes are going to be to go into the red zone oval and extract the 2 members of Psi. Once those guys are secured, they can either move out of the AO on foot, or there will be a Blackhawk at the staging point that can be used to move in and pick them up. Interference is going to be run by MTF Last Hope. There are 3 flagged areas. You can hit those positions, and that should stir up the pot. We want to keep you outside of this main AO, because background-wise, we can see the flagged positions, but when we try to put sat feed over the area that we've marked, it's kind of a blur, so we know they're interdicting it somehow. We don't know how specifically, but we know they want to keep that position hidden. So if we just make it look like we're hitting one of the outskirts positions, we're not going to play our hand to show them that we know that that force is there, and they'll pull forces out of whatever's in there to then hit the other position. I have a marked no-go zone. Lore-wise, it's so that we don't pull large groups of infected into a heavily populated area. Game-wise, it's because it's very laggy in there, and I don't want to hear complaints about frames. So keep that in mind. You can, if you really want to try to drive things in there, feel free if it's absolutely necessary, but you aren't going to be able to shoot them proper. How I would recommend you do this is if you, just giving some suggestions, interference teams can hit this position. That's going to pull stuff out like this, and then MTF can try to sweep in like that, or vice versa. Interdictor teams can hit these 2 positions, and then MTF can swing in, avoiding that position, and go in that way. Without the interdiction teams, the Nine-tailed fox team is not equipped to deal with the heavy units that I specifically put heavy troopers with AT in the interdiction teams for. And again, we're trying to grab those 2 guys, but those 2 guys are going to be dressed up in enemy kit and may or may not have a way to distinct themselves, because if they also try to distinct themselves, they might be shot on sight. So this is where PID is going to be exceptionally difficult to find the HVI. Don't map cheat and write your things down on the map, because that's just going to ruin the point of this operation. But otherwise, yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm assuming both of them are AI and one of them isn't Crayon, right? Oh, wait, you can't tell.
I can't tell you that.
Yeah, that's fair
because
enough.
that completely ruins the point.
So
When you say can't mark on map, are you referring to like on global, or
you can use side, don't use global, because Green 4 should be set to hostile to you, so it shouldn't, because he's a Green 4 guy, so that should be fine.
So, Falcon, anything on side mark, please. Don't know what the PID are they going to?
These are the dudes with masks.
So we're fighting the guys with the masks. So expect infected as well with don't know what our 2 HVTs look like.
They look exactly like the enemy. And as I said, if they try to look anything different, they will be shot.
Do we have cable ties? If that's going to be an issue or not?
You should have a debug cable tie. If you don't, I will make sure if you find an HVI and he's not cable tied and you need him to be cable tied, he will be cable tied.
Okay.
If we hit flag 1, is there a chance that we run out of units that are pulled from the AO?
Possibly. If you think you're not doing a good enough distraction, you can always pull back and hit flag 2. However, if you start pushing into that central area, you're probably going to spook people inside and they're going to instead pull out and potentially pull out with the HVIs. Because we want to make it seem like we don't know that they're there because they're doing a great deal of work to interdict our ability to see in there, at least with satellite feed. Now, in the event that Nine-Tailed goes in there and it's way too hot for them and they need backup, then we can do a Hail Mary push. But we can't guarantee we're going to be able to get the HVIs at that point.
Did you want us to remain within the bordered zone?
What do you mean?
Because I was looking at the map and I did consider going underneath this lake to go around into a back entrance. I didn't want to go out of the map if that was something you don't want to do.
So it's going into morning. You
Something
can
like that.
try that if you want. Let me put it like this. When a Zeus says something like you can try that if you want, that generally means that's not the best idea.
Okay. It was just a suggestion I looked at looking at the map.
It's 50-50. How I built this AO, though, I don't think it's going to work. But you can try it if you really are set on it. Not saying it'll be impossible, but as someone just marked, this is all open.
Yeah.
This is all open. Those are buildings in the red zone, which means there might be a fortified one that can see all of that. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't tell. Yeah. It was looking at the map and I was just suggesting.
Again, you do what you want. I've given you parameters, but I mean, another thing that could work is if you are intending, like this is another way you could do it. You could have the assault teams intentionally spook the AO. They try to pull back that way, and then you move and cut them off, and just don't make sure you shoot the HVIs. How you're going to PID the HVIs at that point, I have no idea. Good luck.
Yeah, Forge, we can further break it down with squad leads once we're in.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
I'll clear you guys on 5-0 when you're ready to start moving out, because I have to give Crayon his brief as well.
Yeah.
But other questions, go.
I don't think...
I was going to ask, is there any specific... I know we can't PID the HVS, but is there any specific thing we can say to possibly try to... Like, if we go up... or not necessarily go up to a person, but if we see someone that we think they are...
The reason we're doing this mission is because we received a code phrase from the HVIs to indicate that they were in trouble.
Okay.
So we weren't able to establish any method of that. If they have a method to communicate with us, they have it on their side, but we don't know anything about that.
Okay. Fair enough.
But they will recognize us and hopefully not engage on us. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Well, again, it's going to be entirely situational.
Yes.
Okay.
And since this is player involvement, I have no idea how it's going to play out. All I'm going to say is, again, they might have something that'll help PID them, or they might not, and it's just they're going to be charging at you with no gun in their hand, sprinting. So keep that in mind.
Be an unarmed combatant.
They could be, but again, that's a Hail Mary, because if the enemy faction sees that, they're going to start shooting him because he looks different, and they're, how would I put it? They've dealt with the Foundation before, and they know our tactics, so...
Okay.
One more question.
Yeah.
After we start, making noise on the outside, will there be a additional QRF or something coming from the
Very
outside?
good question. We don't know. Good luck.
For fuck's sake,
actually,
you...
have you confirmed that this... Is this red square
for it.
hostile, as we know?
That is a civilian zone. It's a no-go zone. The reason I don't want you going in there, for real, is because it's super laggy in there.
So
But-
that is... We're not expecting any QRF in that zone.
No. That's all civilian.
Okay. That's when that matters.
QRF would probably come from outside of the map.
Likely from most likely the south. I think I do see a military installation.
Yeah, he just
nearby.
put markers from the south.
Yeah.
Cool.
Any other
South would make
questions?
the most sense. Yeah.
All right, feel free to start making your plan with everyone. I got to go give Crown his brief. Again, I'll queue on 5-0 when you guys can move.
If-
All right. I got to respawn because, of course, it does the little Zeus respawn bug. Ugh. Someone just smacked someone else. That was adorable. And let me go ahead and delete bodies here. They also have a drone.
Get over there, get prepped, get ready, figure out whatever you need.
I gotta hide myself, and then I can't stay in the AO for long because then I'm gonna aggro stuff. Alright.
Oh shit. This is bad. I will have 20 enzymes.
Alright, Crown, here's the deal. I can't stay for long because, there we go, wrong button. Can't stay for long because things are gonna aggro on me. So you're dressed up like an enemy. You know that they're coming to get you.
Hold on. Let
Yeah.
me get off the frequency
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
Alright, first things first, give me your short range radio.
Oh, okay, that explains it.
My
There you
bad. Forgot that
You're good.
they come with FedEx. Okay, so as you can see, I'm aggroing these things, so I gotta be a little quick with this. You are set as green for, everything's set as op for, everything's set to be friendly with you. But as soon as you do something suspicious, like remove your mask or put your gun away when you should be shooting or yada da, everything aggro's on you. Because they have a bit of a
Oh, good
hive
God.
mind, and you've been able to kind of pretend to be a part of it. You were here with another guy. You haven't seen that other guy in 2 days. And you were the one that gave them the warning that you haven't seen him, so maybe your cover might be blown. So you don't know where he is, but you know he was assigned to this station with you. And otherwise, you have vital intel that needs to be extracted. So what they don't know is you have 2 IR strobes. Use them wisely. But if you linger around for too long and people put their NVGs around you and they see that on you, they're going to shoot you. But because it's going to day, they're probably not going to see you. However, those things are going to notice.
All right. How do? Just making sure. How do I activate the IR strobe? Is it just grenade?
Fuck. It is a control windows and equipment item. You should have an ability to attach it. But otherwise, your main job right now is to find out where your buddy is.
Okay.
If you have guards by buildings, you probably don't want to go past them. There are going to be other random things moving around. As you hear gunfire, you might need to. You're basically just trying to find where he is. You can then tell the MTF team so they can rescue him. And then while they're doing that, you need to find they're going to extract you somehow too.
So I'm just a soldier. I'm not anything special.
You're not anything special. You're literally just an informant.
Okay, so I just need to try not to die and don't be suspicious.
Correct.
Any clue where he was like his last transmission?
Nope,
from...
because you don't interact because as a security protocol.
Suspicious.
You just know he's somewhere in the red zone.
All right.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, you can start moving around if you want.
All right, thank you.
This is high on 5-0.
Good check.
All right, if there's no issues, you guys can start launching things and moving out. Good luck.
Solid out.
All right, what do I need to spawn in real quick? I need to go into here. I need to do...
Moving to position. Moving to position.
Those. I need to grab the patrol, and I need to make a few in the compound. So our other HVI is in here. He's guarded by... Oh, the bully already ran off. That's cute. I'm going to put a patrol down.
Wilco. Copy.
This op is eventually going to get loud. That's just the nature of it with everything. I need to set up some outbound patrols here, and then I need to put some hordes around as well. I think in hindsight, I should have waited a minute to clear them because I need to...
Solid copy.
Let's call some good check.
On the way. Understood. Roger.
Not giving these things any rhyme or reason.
the way.
Just kind of sticking them around.
Copy that. Understood.
Alright, that should be fine. These things don't want to patrol, that's also fine. They can just be like little hordes in the middle of everything. Jumpers though, I will definitely do some patrols of
On the way.
as internal security.
Solid copy.
And then I need to do individuals to throw off the fact that there's also an individual running around.
Check on 70.
Roger. Understood.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be on their short range, but
Roger that.
that's fine.
Copy. Copy that. Copy that. On the way. Welcome.
The question becomes how many units for interference should I put in before he's completely invisible, you know what I mean? Alright, that should be good. Title's right, guys? Because I know for the Friday stream we had a little bit of a problem with that.
Ready. On the way.
I'm going to harass him with a few jumpers and whatnot. Title's good? Alright, so let me go over the premises of this operation. Basically, MTF have 3 different MTF units. One is Nine-Tailed Fox. Normally, they only do internal security, but because of the situation that's going on, they've also been tasked to do this operation because they did the previous one flawlessly, because they were the only unit in the AO to operate as at such a pedigree. So,
does the battery or fuel tank or whatever the fuck this thing runs off of, is it infinite or it's, once it's out, it's out?
we're gonna pretend it's infinite. However, just ping me. Check it occasionally. If it gets low on fuel, let me know and I will refuel.
Gotcha, boss.
Moving to position.
Yeah. So we have individual riflemen. Hey, make sure you're checking everything.
Yep.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Alright, Squad 1, come meet me here.
Yeah, so I got the individual units moving around him. But let me give a full TLDR. So, campaign-wise, what's been going on is there's been a first group of interest that was doing some Sarkic stuff that was, attracted the Foundation's attention. They set up a watch post, but it was low-level stuff. What they didn't realize they did was attract the attention of another Sarkic group that was much more heavy into Sarkic stuff, that was also in the region, but had been finding ways to interdict their actual presence in the region, which I went over in the brief. And they were able to track down that there's another Sarkic group close by, and basically these guys then wiped them out. SCP group is trying to figure out the pieces in there.
Muffin is. Muffin, where are you?
But now...
Is he not in this radio?
Of course not. He set the SR and he didn't
Oh,
swap.
right, I have the FADEC. That's why I'm hearing them. I'm like, why can I still hear people locally? So I'm gonna go ahead and drop that. There we go. So all that was going on, but because of the method of travel they utilized, some of the MTF operatives in this position didn't exactly know where they were. But once things had been figured out, these guys were pinged locally by MTF operatives around. Once these guys were properly identified from intel in the previous op, they were contacted. However, what they don't realize is in receiving that contact, the guy that got the info and shared it with the other guy got captured. He's being held hostage. They don't know that, though, so they have to go rescue him. This guy's suspicious about it. He's walking around trying to figure out what's going on. But for now, it's just a massive rescue attempt, basically with the player and an AI. And then while that rescue's going on, you're going to have teams go in and run distraction or interference. So we've got 2 teams that specialize in Sarkic combat. They're going to be running the interference to pull units out of the AO to allow the Nine-Tailed Fox team, which again, you normally wouldn't use for an AO like this, but the lore I've built has established them as, because The Foundation thinks this is a much bigger threat than, you know, potentially could be, but there's other side story stuff about that we haven't gotten to yet. They're having Ninetail Fox do the insurgent and rescue mission. Again, because the previous mission went flawlessly. Sniper, thanks for the 10-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. There's no man-eating scorpions, and it is Sarkic. It's not Nalka. Yeah, it's up to par. I know.
Ninetail?
So Forge is leading Ninetail again. He led Ninetail in the last mission. The other group is... Oh, I'm blanking on it. I had it in the brief. I have it in the mission command. I just forget it off the top of my head, but that's the one that specializes in circuit combat. And then the 2 Green 4 units are part of Witch Hunters, which are Psi something, which specialize in infiltration of circuit groups. So it's all good. So we have Psi 13, which is the last word or something. No. Last Hope, I think. And then MTF Psi 8 is Witch Hunter. Last of All, that's it. Thank you. God, I'm butchering those names. Again, I will admit I made like 90% of this mission between me coming back home from John Wick last night at like 1 o'clock and literally waking up this morning. Though I'm also in a little bit of a panic mode right now because I had to go through 5 different TeamSpeaks because the primary one I used got scuffed. The secondary one, I'm like, oh, okay, they're working. I asked for permission to use it. And they're like, yeah, sure. Oh, wait, we're doing an ISP change at the top of the hour. And I'm like, crap. I then asked the third guy, I'm like, hey, can I use yours? And he's like, nah, I've got an op I'm running around the same time. I can't. Fourth guy wouldn't get back to me. And then the fifth guy, I didn't even ask. I'm like, all right, well, I have this absolute backup TeamSpeak server that I don't really want to use because it's it ties with a few other people that don't like me at the moment. But I needed a TeamSpeak. So I literally went through 5 different TeamSpeaks to try to find one that I could utilize. So I'm just like,
Solid copy.
And you got the bully walking around right here. That's the one thing that Nine-Tailed Fox is not going to be able to kill unless they absolutely suppress the shit out of it. Meanwhile, Last of All, they've got auto rifles and they've got Mazes with HEDP rounds that will one-tap that thing. Also, they have 50 cals on their cars that will easily shred that thing.
Squad 1, ready to move up.
Last call sign, Chief 2, ready to move.
On the way.
Step off, we're following behind.
Affirm.
Team 1, this is Team 2, will follow you in.
I also try to vary the TeamSpeaks I use.
Follow blue phase line at this time, how copy, over.
Here, I'm gonna... Ah, there we
Last
go.
of all, strapping off.
Hey, are you George? I'm talking to you.
What? Sorry?
Are you George?
I don't believe so.
Huh. I don't know where the hell
I think
he
I
went.
saw him running the other way, more north. I believe so. I believe I caught his name. But I was sent up here just to scout around, make sure everything's going fine.
Yeah, you're good. We got like 10 runners going right now ever since the frickin' other team did that one thing and ran into Foundation units. It's a frickin' mess.
Yeah.
Can you...
We need to do a lot better job securing this area.
Oh, no, I completely agree with you. Are you having trouble seeing? Your NVGs are down. I'm seeing most people keeping theirs up right now.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Yeah, it's getting brighter, man. I just don't want you to fry your eyes. Do you mind taking George's post till he gets back?
Oh, yeah.
Just because the boss is really freaking antsy right now for some weird reason. I don't think it's the Foundation, but who knows?
Team 1, Team 2, be advised to mark a dismount point that might be more advantageous than driving our Vix right up to the objective we're hitting.
Thanks,
just for a point of reference, over.
Now, do we want to... Okay, yeah. But I think
George, is that you?
Contact, we should bring them a little closer because they have ammo.
Nah, I don't think that's George. Where'd he go?
Team 1, Team 2, by all means, we can move them up after we clear contact. I just don't want to jeopardize our possible, ammo mix and whatnot due to our
No, we don't, unfortunately.
So.
Y'all have anything in here?
No, we just... the boss wanted us to randomly fortify a few buildings in case this position was taken to throw the enemy off.
Yeah.
But no, this is just a random dud.
I mean, I've been stationed on the, outskirts, of some of the scouting parties just to make sure the other areas are pretty safe. But, so I haven't really been here for a hot minute.
Nah, you're good. They try to rotate everyone out on a 2-week schedule, though. So if you've been running that for 2 weeks, you'll probably have internal security when your time's up.
Hell, I was running it
Team 2 NTF, request to mark your pause whenever possible, as frequently as possible. That way we can have a good bearing as to where you guys are.
I guess it's because everyone's being antsy, so. I'm gonna try to get George on the radio. Just give me a second and just keep on position. I have a really dumb idea.
Be advised, MTF is ready for you to go loud.
Ready. Moving to position.
Team 1, Team 2, be advised, marked a new dismount point given the proximity
they're
as well as the misjudge of
You
distance.
got
Copy over.
Last to fall over there.
Good copy.
Advise we mark vehicles in nearby compound near Hill 229. I'll mark it on map.
Holy shit.
Oh, God almighty.
Oh, but he's got a name tag.
Oh.
Holy crap, they turned George into a dog.
What? I didn't even know they could do that.
I didn't know either, but that's cool as hell. Well, damn, George, take your post. All right, you can go keep doing what you want. Have fun, man. Stay safe.
All right.
What the dog doing?
Dog doing? Jesus. I've heard a lot about what they can actually do it.
I don't question it, man. Just... yeah, I don't even know what to say myself, but it's part of the work. Just...
yeah, it happens.
Good old George. All right. Well, keep doing your scouting. Sorry for taking you.
No, you're good. You're good. Any clue where the main headquarters are? They've been changing.
Okay.
I was told they've been changing it around.
Hey, we're not supposed to talk about that.
Okay, my bad.
I'll give you a pass, bro. But again, the boss is really antsy because he thinks he found someone that was asking questions like that. You know what I mean?
Zaresh, why don't we keep the vehicles
been stuck outside of
where we had them?
No, I get you. You said you were scouting, so I think when they're rotating the scouts in, they don't know yet.
Yeah, no.
Wait, shh. Did you hear that? 3-4. This is 7.
1 sec, moving back to dismount point.
All right, you might want to get out of here. I think that.
We'll push.
Yeah, go do your job, dude. Go do your job.
All right.
Yeah. I think it's because of default. Yeah, I'm an idiot, but still, that doesn't count against them here. Let's do 25, 25, 25. Let's bump you to 90, you to 90. Let's put you down to 20, and then you to 90. But again, that works out in their favor, as long as it's not the nine-tailed fox guys under fire.
Team 1, Team 2, be advised, we're going to use these buildings as cover and start trying to advance as best we can, maybe get around to get some better sight lines. I'll copy over.
So I'm going to start pulling certain things.
Good copy, but we've taken shots already. Be advised.
Noted as we're going to try and move around, get some better sight lines, and engage if possible. Over.
Here, are you one of the scouts?
Well, sorry.
Oh, hold up. Come over here. Might want to stay out of the way of those things. They kind of... Yeah. Hey, I need you to head over to... Okay. There are 2 big green hangers. Have you seen them yet? Because I know they rotated the scouts in.
No, I just...
Okay, there's 2 big green hangers over there. The second one, most towards the west. There's going to be a guy in there. Just say Jerry. He'll come up. I need you to tell him 3579, okay?
Alright.
3579, Jerry 3579, second green hanger, western side, not the eastern one, okay?
Alright, western
Squad 1, Squad 2.
3579 Jerry, okay?
Contacts moving in to assist.
Alright,
Over.
appreciate it.
I got you.
Yep. I'm gonna do some random cool Sarkic bullshit. I need you to have some purple smoke grenades, though. Arsenal. So, you know, throw in a little bit of roleplay. Have some fun. Slowly pull in a bunch of stuff. I'll pull more stuff in a bit.
Moving to position.
You know, all part of the fun. Good boy, because if you went in there, that would have been suspicious, and you would have a strike against you.
Heyo.
Total Guy, thanks for the 18-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Hi there.
Yeah?
I'm looking for, Jerry.
Yeah, you found him, what?
3579.
Oh. Yeah, that explains it. Alright, come over here. You're with me.
Alright.
Alright. I need you to say the following. Uga ala awa. Okay? Not right now. I'll let you know. Okay? Uga ala awa. Okay?
Alright.
Alright, cool.
Yep.
Alright, with me. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Uga ala alwa. Alright, give it a second. I need a second one. Again. Uga ala awa. Alright, one more time. Throw it. Uga ala awa. Alright, give it a second. What are you, a scout?
This is Squad 1. We're assault team flag 1.
Yeah, alright, well.
Had a bit of a long deployment.
Don't share what I just told you, but this is where the magic happens.
Alright.
Ready.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Alright. Well, thanks for telling me that. I'm gonna have to... This is where we, this is where we make them. Just don't tell them, because if we lose this spot, we're kind of screwed. But, yeah. So, you can continue going on, man. I gotta get with the boys.
NTF, we've engaged. You're free to move in. Over.
No, you're good. Hold on, I got something on my radio. What do you mean you want triple? Why do you send a runner if you're then gonna go on the net and tell them? Okay, all right. You can get out of here. I gotta deal with this crap.
All right.
Moving to position. Affirmative. Affirmative.
So I'm basically telling him where the fun things spawn.
Affirmative.
How he acts on that data is entirely up to him.
On the way. On the way. On the way.
Otherwise, these guys are breaching the compound. I'm gonna start pulling everything over. I'm gonna pull this team over. Yeah, let's hope he doesn't die with that info. I mean, again, as long as he doesn't do anything suspicious, he'll be fine.
Affirmative.
Marshmallows. And no one's gonna believe that I told you that.
Moving to position.
Send message.
Affirmative.
We have eyes on 1x large brute. We believe he might be heading towards direction shortly over.
Affirm, good copy.
On the way.
Gotta remember, it's a Liru op, okay?
Affirmative.
That's also a hint, though, that some of these entities retain a little bit of their humanity.
On the way.
Because the mutated ones are different from the outright zombie strain, but yeah. Like I said, I'm a little bit of a troll when it comes to my ops. Good old Liru shenanigans. But yeah, also, those guys are unsuppressed. These guys are suppressed, so...
Squad 1, Squad 2, be advised. Squad 2 is currently moving into the compound as we speak. Check fire, over.
Squad 2, affirm.
Alright, so they're reporting that they're coming into each other's compound, so don't shoot each other. You got some, the static gun right here firing at them.
Copy that.
Gonna put everything into the
Squad 1,
compound
this is Squad 2, be advised. We're taking contact from flag marker 3. Sporadic contact, but it's starting to get a little hot here. Over.
NTF 1-2 message.
Alright.
Send message.
Can you guys get any louder over? The contacts in the compound don't seem to be moving too much.
Yeah, it's because they're attacking that side, so everything on that side is
What am I
pulling.
supposed to do about this undercover agent? Because I'm pretty sure I found him.
Act on that info.
I'm asking, is it shoot or save?
Save.
Cool. He's by a building right now, near the hangars.
Hey. I know there's some gunfire, but do you know what?
Oh, hey, okay. Hey, I need you to just patrol back and forth right here. Like, literally 5 feet to 5 feet, okay? I have to go take a shit.
Undercover agent marked on map.
So I'm gonna return him in a few moments. But this is to give him a hint.
Copy that. On the way.
The funny thing is, will he notice the dude in here? That's the really funny thing.
Don't feel like getting.
No, keep patrolling. We need one guy to do it.
Last of all the nine tails, do you see more movement now?
Just back and forth. You know what? Go on a walking pace.
What even is this place?
Just go on a walk. This is the most secure building in the area.
And you need me to
Negative, they still seem
walk.
to be holding calls.
Can I at least know what I'm protecting here?
Walk.
We have eyes on the HVT, but we can't
Team
move
1
it
has
over.
taken the gray building inside flag 2.
Hey, no need to get like that. Jesus. God.
Walk.
I'm trying, okay? I'm do you not hear the gunshots coming from...
Okay, now come over here. Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain. I'm just busting your balls, Scouty. Gosh.
Squad 1, Squad 2, we're gonna have to start.
And yeah,
moving
there's
towards
gunfire.
Flag
It sounds
3.
like a
I'll
live
copy over.
fire exercise or some BS. It's close by one of the towns. They're probably spooking all the locals so they can round them up and, I don't know, do weird things to them. Who knows?
Do you have any clue where I'm supposed to be?
Well, you're on the scouts doing internal patrol security, so whatever that is, until Fudgehead McGee stops taking a shit, but...
I mean, I wasn't even told that. I was just told to come back because apparently the boss is getting a little antsy.
Well, of course the boss is getting antsy. Don't you hear the gunfire? Boss will get antsy when some guard goes off to take a shit for 2 minutes, apparently.
Yeah, I guess so. Should we not be worried about the... Oh my god.
Bruh, have you never heard of gunfire before? Gosh, where do they pull these new people from?
Yeah, alright.
1 second.
On the way.
Alright, let's check my nods. Hey, look! Princess is back from his little shit.
Wow.
Alright, get back to patrolling, you little goober.
On the way.
Guess and say that he did a little.
Huh?
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say he did something he wasn't supposed to.
Okay, no, shh, we don't talk about Chucklehead McGee in there. Go back to doing what you were doing,
No,
okay?
I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about
Squad
Mr.
1, Squad 2, we're gonna start.
I
pulling
get
north
you.
from
I get
Flag 2,
just go
regroup at
do
the
your
dismount
thing, all
point
right?
to try
You're not
and
even technically
flag
supposed to
from a
be
different
here.
angle. Copy.
Get back to patrolling back and forth.
Yeah.
Well, not you. You two.
We'll hold on to the gray building here.
Do it.
Flag 2.
I'm loading my angry rounds. I love trolling the scouties. All right. I'm gonna start pulling everything and ordering them to run, because that'll make the zombies actually sprint.
NTF1T message.
Send message.
Can you do a hard
BCP, thanks for the
push on
5-month
2
resub.
and likely start
Hope you
moving
keep
towards
enjoying the
main
operations. Don't
compound
get a
if
nice
need
kick
to.
out of this scenario. All right.
Hey, firm, we're under fire at 2, but as soon as we clear the area, we'll go to main compound. Copy.
Now we're gonna
So just don't
send
engage
a
too hard,
large
just try and pull them out towards you.
wave.
Last call sign, this is Squad 2, we're stepped on, soon again, over.
Don't push in too hard, just hold aggression and try and hold out.
Last call sign, Squad 2, I'll repeat again, you were just stepped on once more, please send last.
Move to flag 2, secure flag 2, begin a small nudge towards the main objective. The enemy still don't seem to be moving too heavily towards your post at this time.
We gotta give him a second.
NTF Squad 2, solid on that, we'll keep engaging, over.
Not sure if they hit him or missed him, but that's all deja vu. In a few minutes, I'm gonna order him to, Here, 1 second.
NTF12.
Always get told.
Hey,
send message.
You.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Follow our team. We're gonna go check out what those gunshots are. Just making sure it's a-okay.
I was told it was a live fire exercise by one of the...
Exactly. But that's a lot of live fire, and it gives us an excuse to stop walking around. Let's do it.
Position. We're still waiting for them to clear out over.
Hey, firm.
On the way. On the way. Copy that.
Today, Scouty goes and does a live fire exercise. Scouty! This way! Let's go!
Oh, sorry.
Man, I can't wait. I've been walking around this compound for 1 week, doing nothing but running. Now I get to actually shoot my gun. Let's do it!
Squad 2 to Squad 1, would it be more advantageous for us just to hold up, or should we try and maneuver to hit the next point to try and draw them further away?
This is Squad 1. They said they're moving to our position now, so I figure let's wait for the next wave and then see where that goes.
Copy that.
Squad 1, Squad 2, hey, firm on that. We'll move back to your position. Out.
Yes. Yes, this group of interest is filled with absolute true professionals. I entirely agree with you. Alright, I need some spawns for purple. Is it? Okay, yeah, no, they're back to smoke shells. I'm so used to Achilles' system, so sometimes I'll just... Way back in the day... Oh, we had to type spawn instead of putting a thing.
Be advised, there are a lot of jumpers coming in southeast of the compound.
Oh, don't let them touch you! Oh, here comes a big boy.
That's not a live fire exercise. Things are really not good.
I've been told to live fire exercise.
Well, that squad that just ran by, he told me that we had a small issue and that we were going to check it out. He sent me back here to get as many people as I could to come out. Radio seemed to be real finicky right now. I don't know why.
Well, yeah, that's because we're not supposed to be on the net, but then people keep saying things on the net. I didn't say to slow down, princess.
Well, I don't know who he was or what, but he told me to tell everyone I could to go back, to go to the front line and to try and reinforce them.
I get you, Scout, but we can't leave this position. The boss said so to himself, even though, regardless of who came, even if it was him, apparently there's shapeshifters now we have to deal with.
Okay. Then I'll keep heading back and I'll keep getting more people. Okay, I guess we can...
Okay, just don't touch here and don't touch where the green hangers are, and I can't tell you why.
Okay, got you.
Who the hell just Oh, God! Fucking snakes, man.
What was that?
Don't worry about it. Get out of here. Go! Go!
Okay.
That was completely unscripted. A snake just opened the door. I don't care if I shot Chris. Chris scared me. Snake.
Damn it, Highcom. Why did you add enhanced movement? How are my plans fucked?
Oh my God. The freaking snake. The freaking snake.
On the way.
Squad 1 to Squad 2, be advised, there's a horde of infected coming southwest, distance 300 meters.
Squad 1, this is Squad 2, be advised.
dear.
We have a firing on it. Engaging now. Over.
Why are there two people out here? I think they went back to retrieve the vehicles, and now they're getting a little swarm on them.
Affirmative. Moving to position. Affirmative. Moving to position. On the way. On the way.
Squad 1, this is Squad 2, be advised. We're pulling back to collect two of our guys who got stuck trying to get our Vic. Be advised. Over.
Hey, firm, good luck.
Oh, they're not running yet. That's why. Excuse me.
Copy that.
Alright, so they were able to push through.
Copy that.
On the way.
Alright, have those things sprint. Grabbing my copy paste group. I'm going to be sending a large wave at them from down over here. But again, we're trying to put a focus on that side. These guys can be taken out without any aggro happening, so that should be fine.
Affirmative. Moving to position.
Everything else is being pulled.
Affirmative. Moving to position.
On the way.
I'm going to do something funny.
Moving to position. Moving to position.
If he lingers around the area again, I'm going to turn that guy to blue 4 and shoot him. Alright, so these guys are still staying back, being a distraction effort. I think Rocker got disconnected, so I'll teleport him back if he reconnects. I got this big-ass wave coming in. That'll take a hot second. Alright, they pushed through that position. I'm gonna break these guys apart because they might run into that garrison.
Hi there.
Oh, they sent George to the live fire exercise and he got hit by a car, apparently. He was a dog and they hit him with a car, man. Oh.
I guess that,
Good
that's
copy, we'll
happened. I
see
mean,
here.
live fire.
Do be advised. Do be advised. A lot of contact. Southeast moving through main gate at this time. Over.
Here's the thing, man. If you want to do a patrol spot, feel free, but they're sending everyone over to the live fire exercise right now. So if you want to stay and guard, you can take George's spot. But yeah, sounds like they're having a party over there. So just feel free to chill.
All right.
Poor George. Rest in peace, George. He will be missed. Oh, 7 for George. But as you can see, they don't really tell the grunts what's going on.
Moving to position.
Alright, we got mostly other stuff coming around as well. It's just taking a little bit. I'm trying to put these guys in. But yeah, all the QRF has mainly died down. Yeah? Bro! What? No! Why'd you get him too? No! He just stealth killed him. Oh my god.
On the way.
NTF, this is Squad 2. What's your current status? Over.
Moving to position.
This is NTF. We are pushing through the compound now, trying to get to our target. Advise, we believe we have found a factory facility for return of monsters. Over.
In TF, this is Squad 2, A farm on that. We'll continue to engage at this time. Out.
That did not spook him at all. Oh, it's another one.
Okay.
What?
I found a dead body.
Yeah,
And
there
so you
was.
just shot him.
Okay, there have been the same grunt running around this building for the past 5 minutes. We were told to execute him. Oh, and he's back. All right, well, that's fine.
I don't. Someone
Look,
random person.
okay, hey, I'm gonna let you know right now. Everyone's being ordered to go to the QRF position. Anyone that isn't supposed to be
Squad 1,
here,
Squad 2, we got enemy
the
combatants
things are gonna
straight
eat 'em.
south in the forest.
Okay, I was
So-
told to patrol this area.
Squad 1, Squad 2.
I
A farm on
know,
that.
but they're
Squad 2
telling
currently
everyone to go to
engaging
the
a
front
horde of
line
infected
now,
moving in
because
from
if you're
the
not
east at
here
the
and you
time.
don't have
Over.
a scent marker like I do, they're gonna eat you. And turn you into one of them walker things.
Then can I have your scent marker? Because I was told to be here.
It's an
I'm not-
injection. I'm not gonna do things to your butt right now, okay? We're supposed to be on guard duty.
Okay.
Okay, you need to go to the front line, man.
Yeah. Okay. I will.
Because otherwise they are going to eat you, and it's not gonna be fun, okay? One told me marshmallows and said that no one would believe me, man. Wow.
Hi. Yeah. Hi.
Jesus. I can't make them do attack animations unless I aggro them.
Standing by.
George, is that you? George? What?
George is actually still alive because there were no cars.
Oh God! They killed him.
This is the reverse of John Wick, isn't it? I'm gonna be honest, this thing would probably survive getting hit by a car, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. They killed him, I know, right? Huh. Huh. They... Yeah. SCP Foundation's brutal, man. Alright, so all the patrols, I have to kind of break them apart when they get close because they might be spotted on different angles. So Falcon, he's over here. They're watching that. I wonder if he's moved that marker at all because he has these guys marked as the undercover agents. Here, because I know he's going to get shot if he comes up here. Hey, all right, this whole thing's foobar, man. I recommend you just pull back.
Can you do me a favor? Over.
It's a bloodbath over here, man.
Squad 1, Squad 2, can you have your boys check their clock at this time? Over.
We're gonna play that game. All right. All right.
Repeat. Plot?
We're gonna play that game. Basically, oh, why are our watches slow? It's because I want to maintain this level of darkness for the stealth team to go in.
Distraction. Crown is making his way to you. He is in the forest to your... Fuck. Wait, one. Accurate marker of undercover agent. He's currently on that marker moving towards you all. Please don't shoot him.
Affirm.
On the way.
Drone is tracking him completely. I have full control over where he goes.
Yeah, of course we have Falcon on the drones who's going to be able to properly ID him.
Yeah, so if you see right there, Forge, you see the guys on the roof right here to your right? Yeah, drop the guy on the staircase. You ready?
With the white smoke?
Oh, fuck, wrong net.
On the way.
Oh no, here come the Georges! That's why I gave him 2 auto riflemen per squad.
No, don't shoot him.
No, don't shoot him.
Yes, see him. Also.
Moving to position. Moving to position. On the way. On the way.
Don't know what the disconnect was right there.
Moving to position. Moving to position. Affirmative. On the way.
Trying to pull everything out here.
Moving to position.
Oh!
Squad 1, Squad 2, have you secured the HVI? Over.
Not yet.
Affirm, do be advised. Squad 2's taking contact. Straight east, over.
I'm gonna start knowing something's up in a second. Because some of these dudes survived. Stalkers are gonna probably auto aggro on them though.
The guy's up in the building.
Yep, come here.
Now I'm gonna set green forward a hostile. Because at this point he's in enemy custody. And there goes the roleplay element, so they'll be able to tell them about that position, but I think they, yeah, a lot of patrols around that single building, so they're moving towards that spot.
All right.
Let's see.
On the way. Affirmative.
Now I'm gonna have stuff coming back around. So now I'm going to bump skill up. So now the real fun begins. pretty sure that guy leapt through the wall. I'm just gonna pretend and say he jumped through. That's okay. That one jumped. Yeah, I'm over 5-0. I'm not hearing any call-outs.
Confirm. One HVT was supposed to be the undercover agent. The second one was supposed to be a handcuff guy.
You're asking hi. All I can tell you is there were 2 agents. We don't know the status of either.
Cool. I have one, and I don't know if the others have the other. I'd have to track them on my drone when I get a second.
Alright, so this is gonna...
other squads, do you have Crown?
We'll go.
pretty much how I
Take that
expected.
as a solid maybe. Well, we have one HVT. If you guys find the other one, secure it.
I'm not the squad leader, but I say yes.
Cool, wonderful. That's both HVTs. Extract.
Moving to position. On the way. Affirmative. Moving to position.
I want to make their extract painful, however they have those vehicles right there, so...
Oh, he's close.
I don't think they're going to have any issues with the extraction, but... You know, I can try. Because I basically made them super heavily armed, so there shouldn't be any issues on that front.
NFT 1-2. NTF 1-2, do you copy?
This is 1 cent.
Be advised we secured 1 times possible
They're gonna have to fight their way out.
Seems to be detained. We do not...
Squad 2 to NTF, priority message over.
Send it.
Do be advised, marking buildings of, firstly, where these SCPs are being created, additionally, where 1 HVT has been identified by an undercover agent. How copy, over?
Solid copy, confirm that you secured 1 undercover
So the
agent,
intel
over.
they just got with them, he's telling them where the other one is, but they already hit that because they reconned it properly.
With location 1, location 2.
Solid, confirming 1 of them had been detained by friendly force, hostile forces, over.
He's gonna run right into a few more.
Squad 2 to NTF, that's at least what's being reported to me. Again, hangar, location 1 has been noted to be where they're creating SCPs, location 2 is where a supposed HVT is. There is heavy contact located at that building. How copy, over?
Solid copy, we have secured HVT, we're moving to evac now.
Alright, gonna spawn in some more. Gonna wall it off with smoke. I need some bullies.
Ready. Moving to position.
Those will be fun. I'm sure nothing bad will happen with that.
Squad 2 to Squad 1, be advised, perimeter breach, we're having to pull up higher.
Affirm, which direction?
Oh dear.
Squad 1, Squad 2, you're clear to begin pulling out. We are moving to evac with our HVT, over.
Oh boy.
Be advised, our team has been affected. Our team has been affected.
Affirmative. On the way.
Trying to have him charge out, but the AI might not work with me because I have a lot of stuff working right now. They're getting stuck in the building. Alrighty, so I bumped their skill up, so now they're going to be engaging from a longer range. But overall, this up went really well, so I'm happy about that. They're going to be running around that way. I got a bully stalking them. Alright. Awesome. I think Sonny might have died to infection, which is why he disconnected.
Squad 2 to MTF, attempting to verify. We are green to evac, correct?
You are green to evac, correct. We have secured 1 time. We are trying to evac now. Be advised, our team is compromised.
Squad 2 to MTF, solid on that. We'll evac as soon as we plausibly can.
Solid, can you meet at NTF marker? Last timestamp should be...
It's got their send.
It should be NTF Vic. Meet at NTF Vic marker, over.
Squad 2 to NTF, say again, you wish us to meet you at NTF marker with a recent time variable, correct?
Negative. NTF marker Vix, over.
So we have a chopper on standby if they want to call it, but...
Can. Out.
Oh, boy. They're getting their order to pull out, finally. Trying to move everything I can in here. Just a massive amount of bodies, though, which I think might be causing some frame issues. However, I haven't actually noticed a lot on that loss, so that's very good. A lot of dead jumpers. Oh, HVT died.
Squad 2 to Squad 1, be advised, baseline has been drawn. Follow to the best of your ability.
That's unfortunate.
Unfortunate news, the second HVT got caught in crossfire, he is dead.
Last call sign, send again, over.
Second HVT is KIA. Got caught in the crossfire and caught a stray round to his fucking skull.
Oh.
Last call sign, Squad 2, affirm, moving to NTF vehicle marker point at this time. Do be advised, unsure if the HVT we have is in a Vic at this time, over.
Oh, man. No, I think the other HVT is fine. He's in a Vic. Cat, I think, just died.
Squad 2 to Squad 1, advise, do you have eyes on that HVT? Over.
Squad 1 to Squad 2, we've got him with us.
Affirm, guard him with your life, out.
Alright, let me try getting him
NTF,
teleported back.
This is Squad 2. Be advised, we've set up at your vehicle point marker and we're guarding it for you. Over.
Copy. Fox is moving.
It's a shame the MTF got munched right at the end, but it happens.
Squad 1, Squad 2, advise you follow the blue phase line to NTF Vic marker. How copy? Over.
I'm gonna go eat the other guy real quick.
Good copy, we're making our way there.
I do not do anything with the Mass Effect mod anymore. Marshmallow.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
We've got an HVT.
Someone sprang.
Wait, yeah, we have an HVT.
Here, I'll tell you where Crown is. Yeah, he's in here.
All squads, mount top, we're moving back to staging point. All squads, move on, moving to
That was
staging
so
point.
close
Over.
to being flawless.
Marking
It's a
phase
shame
line.
that crossfire happened, but oh.
Squad 1 to Squad 2, we're
So
moving out.
close. But that just goes to show sometimes random things can happen. I don't know why Storm isn't on their short range telling them that they're back here, but I'll give it a minute. Overall, I think that was a pretty good op. You got fucked by a guy walking through the house. I'm sorry to hear that. I can only micro so much. If I noticed that, I would have pulled him back, but... Did he run through the house? Because I know he was running around to get in position. Hey, Rhino Knight, welcome. well, let me go ahead and index. I'm still munching on him. Oh, man.
That was bullshit.
Wow,
Hey, we still technically succeeded because Crayon somehow made his way to the other team. I don't know how he fucking did that.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, Crayon, how the fuck did? Apparently, we were tracking you the entire time.
All right. So let me go over everything. So Op was near flawless at the end. I think there was a little crossfire thing, and the HVT died, so that's unfortunate. The handcuffed one. Background, he had been caught because he was the one that gave the original message. So they had him tied up and were interrogating him. People thought the shots when they first started was a live fire exercise because they had rules about being on the net. Crayon managed to find where most of the SCP units were being spawned in and brought in, and it was right next to where they had the other guy detained. Distraction went amazingly. Some of you got infected, though, as the fighting continued because you were swarmed on all sides. HVT, or excuse me, the AI, excuse me, the player, Crayon, he got told with all the mobile guys, because he was playing a scout unit doing internal patrols, to go to the front line. And after watching a buddy of his get munched, and then he killed his one friend in the AO2, which I thought was really funny. He made a dog cry. I'll let him explain that later, when we're out of debriefing and open. Finally went to the front line. Falcon was able to call him out. Still, people shot at him, but then that got rectified real quick, and then he was able to be extracted from the distraction team. Other HVI that was in the compound, he got grabbed. You guys were literally like one more wall and you were home free, but apparently one guy phased through a wall. I can't control that, unfortunately, guys, because especially when I'm, in 2 or 3 different places at once. So that's, I'll take responsibility for that, but at that point, just pop smokes and run would be your best bet. But what, Hobo?
I was gonna say, if he faced for a wall and that was bullshit, can we just say we dragged his unconscious corpse with us?
Oh, he was dead. He got shot.
Yeah,
He was infected.
He got shot in the head, unfortunately. So
he got shot in the head while we were trying to get away from the guy facing for the wall.
Yeah. So it happens.
Falcon was running ahead with him, so.
Well, I split away when I turned the corner and the fucker was right there.
Yeah, he was
because you're running ahead of us and not letting
Look. If you really here. There was a smoke grenade down, they turned the corner, and that was right when the big bully guy was in front of them. So they literally saw him as he turned the corner, so they had no choice to run. I can't believe I'm defending Falcon on something, but there you go.
Fucked idiot.
Yeah, so that all kind of broke down at the one spot, but everything else had been flawless up to that spot. So feel free to watch the VOD back. I mean, it was intense in that last bit, but again, near flawless. We still got the one guy out, so you'll be able to get most of the intel. It only affects the final op a little bit, but it's Arma. Sometimes it happens. I hope you still had fun nonetheless, and I hope this was an interesting op idea, because I wouldn't mind doing something like this again in another campaign. We're going to go MTF command, then last of all command, squad 1, squad 2 lead, and then Crayon with any closing thoughts. So, Forge, go ahead.
You guys did pretty well. We did have a small... I know the first bit was slow. It's just how it is in these kind of arcs. We had to wait for the distractions and everything else to happen. Once we got moving, no, it felt very flawless. Again, keep on me. I know not times people either running ahead or running behind and stuff. We need to stay as a group and move as a group. Like, if we say move, doesn't mean line a train track. It means move. Other than that, we did pretty well. We almost got the HVT out, but that just... We were being too aggressive of just running and not actually trying to just move out with engagements. But that's on me.
Yep. All right. Last of all, squad 1.
Yeah, great job to my team, great job to our squad, and last of all overall, that force split at the beginning had me a little worried, but our communication was great, and we worked together to just hold on that compound and kill everything that comes our way. And Crayon, sorry for shooting at you, I'm glad my aim was terrible.
You asshole.
Squad 2?
I saw a gun.
Squad 2, from my perspective, everything went pretty as I'd like to hopefully see ops go, from communication to engaging contact. Definitely fits in the style and vibe that I like to fuck with a lot, so good to see it. All in all, no complaints outside of just communication. I feel could have been a little better. I know I asked NTF to kind of mark their position. I get that's kind of tricky to do so when engaged. But beyond that, I think everything went well.
I do want to say we hardly moved the entire up until like near the very end.
Beyond, I will say, my team lead did mention how frames were an issue to the point they were playing a slideshow every time we got into contact. So don't know entirely what that's about, but if they want to speak up about it, by all
If
means,
we'll keep that for after Crown goes, but feel free to report it. And that was also because you were right next to one of the most populated areas on the map, and I was throwing the entirety of a massive garrison at you. But you guys still held through pretty well, so. Crown, go.
Y'all did fantastic with the distraction. It provided me with just enough time to be able to sneak out and get around most guards. I feel bad for George and his friend, but I'll talk about that in a second.
I can't believe you fucking choked that dude out. That was...
I'll explain my reasoning in a moment.
You choked someone out?
He killed someone that gave him sanctuary. It was... Crown's a cruel mofo, that's all I'm gonna say.
Y'all did a fantastic job. You shooting at me, I honestly thought that it on top of the tower, I thought that was one of my guys, guarding it, and he had his NVGs on, and he saw the IR strobe, because I had it on at that point. So I thought that was him shooting at me.
So I will interject real quick. I gave him IR strobes, so that if anyone was using NVGs or the thermals, you'd be able to have a way to PID, but when I'd RC something, my NVGs would automatically come on, so I would know if he had it on, so we had to be really careful when he put them on. But that's funny that he had it on and he still got shot at.
I only turned it on after you ran past me saying, "Hey, we're falling back," because that means that they have enough of the position.
Yeah, and that would be smart, but still funny.
But yeah, y'all did a fantastic job.
All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. Next thing will be in about 2 hours. I'm going to be down on the ground with Icebreaker and a bunch of his dudes testing out his new map. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers. That op went pretty well, and have a good one.